podcast. I'm Dr. Erica Seaborn, and today I want to take a moment to talk about something deeply personal and relevant: grief, especially in the context of sharing our experiences in the age of social media. As a few of you may know, today marks what would have been a very special day for my parents. Their 56th wedding anniversary. And it's the first one my family and I will be celebrating without my father, who passed away in February. And this day is heavy with memories, love, and a profound sense of loss. In our digital world, it can be tempting to share our grief publicly, to seek validation or support online. However, I've come to realize that many people view grief and our life experiences not through the lens of compassion or understanding, but rather as a form of entertainment or drama. And it's as if our most vulnerable moments become content for others to consume, rather than shared experiences that are sacred and deserve respect. And this brings me to a crucial point. When we share our grief, we must be discerning about who we share it with. Not everyone has the capacity to offer the depth of understanding and support we may need during such trying times. And some may respond with sympathy, while others might treat our journey as a spectacle, lacking the empathy and the compassion that true connection requires. It takes an incredible amount of underestimated strength to navigate grief privately, to honor our loved ones in quiet ways that resonate deeply within us. And this isn't about shutting ourselves off from the world, but rather choosing to share our experiences with those who truly care, who can hold space for our pain without judgment or superficiality. And as we approach Memorial Day, which is tomorrow, that holds its own significance for me as well. My father was an Army veteran, and he served in Vietnam, and he received honors, and I'm very proud of him and his service and his humility. When he was alive, he didn't like talking about it very much. My dad was the type of person who did great things, but didn't seek recognition for them. He was quiet behind the scenes, and he would humbly do things for people who needed his help, and he was there to serve. And he didn't do it for recognition. He was very humble, and I miss that about him. And one of the blessings that came out of my relationship with my daddy was that he set a great example to me of how to live life in honoring God by serving others and being there when they need you, and most importantly, knowing when God has called you to do something and just do it without seeking validation. Tomorrow will be the first Memorial Day without my dad. I knew it would come up sooner or later, just didn't think it would be this soon, where I would be honoring him on Memorial Day rather than spending time with him on Memorial Day. And technically, in spirit, I will be spending time with him. And I deeply miss his presence here on earth, but I know he's no longer in pain. I don't know if any of you have any veterans in your family that may have passed away and are no longer here, but my heart is with you because I can understand how that feels. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, which was my dad's dad, which is why I said paternal. He also was a veteran, and when he passed away a few years ago, I knew my dad probably internally dealt with that on his own, and he didn't outwardly say anything sad or reflect on my grandfather's life in a sorrowful way, but more in a reflectful, content way where he knew my grandfather lived a great life and served with humility, not just for his country, but for the family. My grandfather was the same way. He helped my dad and my uncles and my aunts. And what I remember about my grandfather, he loved to talk and communicate with people and help people. He loved working in the yard and fixing things. He was a very intelligent man. And he passed that on to my dad, and I learned so much from my dad, and I want to honor my dad. Not just on Memorial Day, but every day of my life, with my lifestyle and the choices I make. He left a great legacy for me and my family, and I want to honor that every day. And I pray that the people in your life who have passed away left positive memories and lessons that you can learn from, and experiences and actions that you can reflect on and you can put into practice in your own life. Memorial Day, following my parents' 56th wedding anniversary, it's a lot to take on right now emotionally. In a way, but I know it would be more difficult to deal with if I didn't trust God. And that's the only one that is seeing me through all of this. And I know by the grace of God, I'm getting through this, and God is strengthening me and is actually propelling me forward into doing things that I didn't want to do a while back. It's stretching my faith. I'm stepping out into areas that I kind of shied away from. I don't want to say shied away from, but that I didn't really think I was really interested in, such as insurance. I obtained my insurance license about 7 years ago, and I started selling it, and one of the companies that I was appointed with to sell, where I first started selling insurance, was not very helpful with guiding me. There was a lot of favoritism, and some agents received more help than others. Whenever I was promised to have some help, I didn't get it. And, well, I pretty much learned a lot on my own. And I shied away from it because it turned me off about how I was treated. And the main reason why I wanted to go into insurance was to help people. And, well, at the time when I started that, I just turned away from it because and focused on other things, but kept my license active because I knew I would use it again someday. I just had to find the right mentor and the right company to work with. And after my father passed away, I was very reluctant about going back to it. It's still active, and then, as a matter of fact, I'm appointed in 5 states right now to sell insurance, and I originally started in Virginia, and now I sell in West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, and Maryland. And it's a stretch for me because I didn't think that I'd be selling again. But anyhow, I say all that to say that sometimes when we have a traumatic event happen in our life, it just changes our perspectives on things. And sometimes God will use that to strengthen us and encourage us and challenge us to move forward with what we think we can do. And my dad was a very encouraging man to me, and if anything, he was my best friend, not just my daddy. He was my best friend, and he looked out for me. He encouraged me in ways that no one else did. And what's driving me forward to go ahead and move on in the insurance is knowing that I have to do this. If I feel called to do it and help others, I have to do it. And I reflect on him a lot when I'm working on this and other things in my life every day. And my challenge to you is not only on Memorial Day and not only today as you're listening to this, reflect on the positive lessons and the positive effects that your loved ones who are gone away have had on you. Because you are here to live on and build on their legacy, to be a blessing to others. God has you here for a reason. And I encourage you to reflect on how you express your grief positively and with wisdom. Whether it's in private moments of remembrance or through shared stories with trusted friends, relatives, and loved ones. Let's honor our emotions authentically. And with intention. Because not everyone will respect what we have to share or what we are feeling. Remember, it's okay. It's okay to grieve quietly. And it's okay to seek connection. The strength you share and the strength you show in those private moments may far outweigh the applause of the audience that many people seek to have on social media and in public. Your journey is yours to navigate, and there is beauty in honoring it authentically. Thank you so much for joining me today on Underestimated Strength. I know it's been a while since I recorded my last episode. And as I mentioned in the last episode, I'm still navigating this journey after my dad passed away in February. And I'm getting back on track steadily and consistently. And prayerfully, I'll be able to post and share more frequently as I just navigate this and adjust my schedule and everything. I have a lot more on my plate with helping my family and being there for them, which is fine with me because that's what I'm here for. And it's going to take some adjusting in time to get back on track and post more often. And I thank you for being patient with me. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for supporting my podcast. Not only Underestimated Strength, but also Victorious Through Christ, which is another podcast. And I also have another audio series called Driving Teams to Success, which I need to update too. And I also post an audio series for my insurance page, Insurance and Financial Solutions by Dr. Erica Seaborn. I'm working on that too. So I'm juggling all these things along with some personal things and my career as well as a contract specialist and, well, really a contract administrator with the government and just life in general. And steady but surely, I'm getting back on track. And I trust that you are getting on track or staying on track and focused in your life as well with the challenges you face. If you have any topic suggestions or if you would even like to be a guest or have a suggestion for guests, you can email me or contact me on social media and stay in touch and stay connected. And let's continue to support each other as we navigate these complex emotions together, walking in our underestimated strength. God bless you and continue to focus on your victory and walking in your underestimated strength every day on purpose. God bless you.
The overlooked and underestimated things make God beautifully sing, turning weaknesses into strengths. Oh, how